What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the Adult. All right, man, look. All right, man, look. Sean Porter says that he knows how to KO Manny Pacquiao. And Anthony Joshua, he's called Lennox Lewis a clown. What's beef? Beef is when you make your enemies start the Jeep. Coffee. It's good coffee. All right. Let's start here. Sean Porter says he knows how to KO Manny Pacquiao. I think he should. He's a fighter. He should feel that way. And I think he can. He's a fighter, a very good one. But he says he knows how to KO Manny Pacquiao based on looking at what Marquez did. Uh-oh. Their styles so different. But he's not the only one that felt that way. You have Adrian Broner saying that he'll time Manny Pacquiao the way Marquez did. Couldn't do it. You have Keith Thurman saying that he'll time Manny Pacquiao the way Marquez did. Couldn't do it. Hell, you have Floyd Mayweather. No one has better timing than him. Figuring he could counter Manny Pacquiao, knock him out the way Marquez did. Couldn't do it. Now you have Sean Porter saying he'll do the same thing. Here's what I suggest. Instead of looking at what Marquez did 7, 8 years ago, maybe he should study what Keith Thurman did just last month. Keith Thurman was on his way to actually defeating Manny Pacquiao by pressuring Manny Pacquiao, imposing his physical advantages and his age on Manny Pacquiao as Manny Pacquiao started to tire out in those middle rounds. Manny Pacquiao, though, having the eye of the tiger, showing why he is a legend, hurt Keith Thurman's glass body shot, slowed everything up. But if it wasn't for that, Keith Thurman was well on his way. Keith Thurman was doing it by doing an poor man's impression of Sean Porter. Maybe instead of being Marquez, Sean Porter should probably think of being Sean Porter. That'd be the best way to knock out Manny Pacquiao. Still, he would have to watch out for the fantastic speed, the power, and that second win that Manny Pacquiao demonstrated against Keith Thurman. Now let's talk Anthony Joshua calling Lennox Lewis a clown. What's beef? Beef is when you make your enemies start the Jeep. Now Lennox Lewis has gone on record many times criticizing Anthony Joshua. He criticized Anthony Joshua on how he handled the Wilder fight and the negotiations. He criticized Anthony Joshua on how he prepared for Andy Ruiz and how that fight went, saying that Anthony Joshua should change his trainer. Now, Anthony Joshua, on the other hand, he said that his job, his legacy, would be to look at up-and-coming fighters, not get involved, and just appreciate their career, saying that that's not Lennox Lewis. And then he put the candle on the cupcake, saying Lennox Lewis is a clown. Here's how I feel about that. I agree with them both. One, I have spoken to Lennox Lewis personally on a few occasions. And what Lennox Lewis has said to the media and to, everyone out there, to the public, he has said to me privately. So Lennox Lewis' word is his bond. He is consistent. I can't say that about him. Also, Lennox Lewis is a legend. Anthony Joshua wishes he could do accomplish a fraction of what Lennox Lewis accomplished. But that doesn't mean that Anthony Joshua should try to be the next Lennox Lewis. He definitely should try to be the first Anthony Joshua. We have seen legends look at those new and upcoming guys and criticize them before. And you've seen the new and upcoming guys bite back before. the first thing that jumps out to me is Muhammad Ali calling Joe Louis an Uncle Tom. I think it was Joe Louis who was actually supporting Sonny Liston, saying that Sonny Liston was going to knock out the young Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali wasn't having that, and he was being disrespectful because he felt disrespected. Anthony Joshua, he's a man of his own. And because Lennox Lewis is a legend and a great fighter, that doesn't mean everything he says is completely right. And Anthony Joshua should listen to his words. You did it your way, I'm going to do it mine, so I get that. But Lennox Lewis, he has that experience. He knows what it takes to be a great fighter. He's been under scrutiny himself. And I think what he says has weight to it. I'm not sure if Lennox Lewis has been wrong in his criticisms of Anthony Joshua. I tell you this, though. Lennox Lewis, he did have his downfalls, being knocked out by Oliver McCall and knocked out by Rockman. And I'm going to tell you this, Anthony Joshua. That, what Lennox Lewis was able to accomplish after getting knocked out, Anthony Joshua is hoping to do the same thing. ShowBizz or don't. You know, Sean Porter, he has to get by Errol Spence. And maybe he should be talking about knocking out Errol Spence a little bit more often. I'm out.